Daddy, could you turn the music up, please?
What up? Another reason why you might be feeling stuck or having low energy today. And as always, it's just my opportunity to vent and think out loud about some of the stuff that I done been through and some of the things that I endured I'm still enduring a lot of these things, but basically what I'm saying is this is just me using this platform as a sounding board to get my thoughts out loud, and with the hopes that it might be somebody else out there who have gone through the same thing or something similar and could relate. Or if you never have been through what I'm talking about, or you haven't identified this in yourself, then this is something that you could recall if it ever does occur in your life. So today, one of the things that I was thinking about, that I was reflecting on during my morning meditation, was when I was feeling like the most stuck or the most stagnant or having low energy. A lot of it had to do because I was ignoring one of the most simple principles in life that attracts good energy, and that is gratitude. I'm talking about gratitude for the simple shit. I ain't talking about, I'm grateful that I got an amazing job. I mean, that could be one of your things, but the way I was thinking, I literally was thinking on like an abstract, super simple level of the shit that I'm grateful for, that when I am having low energy or feeling down, when I think about these things, it reminds me that I ain't got no business feeling that way because I'm grateful for the small thing. One thing that I reflected on deeply was like my gratitude for just being able to stay at my parents' house right now. It's a long story to get to why I'm where I am in life right now, that, I'm grown as hell, got a 7-year-old son, and I got a room at my parents' house. I'm grateful for that. And so just to give a quick background, I went to school, ended up getting a bachelor's degree, ended up getting a master's degree. I've had some pretty good jobs, to say the least, on my resume. But I reached a point in my life where I realized that the path that I was on professionally, I didn't have passion for it. And so it was killing me inside every day to continue down a path that I knew I wasn't supposed to be on. And so I could have definitely stayed in the line of work that I was doing, worked my way up. I probably could have been making, 6 figures by now, based on the trajectory that I was on. But that's not like me trying to flex or nothing. That's just literally telling the truth. That speaks to how little passion I had for that trajectory, and how passionate I was for making sure that I did go down a path that, that my heart felt, because it allows me to work more efficiently, and it allows me to give 110%, because that 100% is just, pure discipline, willpower, and effort most of the times. But then that extra 10% to where I could give 110% is that bonus factor, and that comes from me actually like really, really loving the path that I'm on and loving what I'm doing. But long story short, I could have easily been on that other trajectory, but I decided that I wanted to have the freedom and flexibility to pursue my artistic dreams and my entrepreneurial dreams. And so the fact that my parents have, they worked their way up to have a house big enough for my son to have his own room there, and for me to still have my own room there. We're not like sleeping on the floor or no shit like that. I've been there, but at this point, like, I'm grateful for just that, because it allows me to, like, that damn near might be the determining factor of like the difference between me not accomplishing my goals and me, making my dreams come true. It's just having like that type of support. I'm grateful for that shit. Literally every morning when I get up, I write in this journal and I talk about how grateful I am for just having eyesight, because there's people out there who like are blind, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know that they've adapted and adjusted just as most human beings would, having to live with that circumstance. But I mean, just to be grateful for something as simple as sight or your hearing, especially like if you're a music lover like me and a music creator, like just the ability to hear the many different beautiful sounds in the universe. I'm grateful for those small things. And I realize when I reflect on it, the more that I show gratitude for that type of shit, like the little things, the happier I become. And I'm not even where I want to be yet. I mean, I could be close. It's a story about this. There's a book called 3 Feet from Gold. To summarize it, your very next dig, because like, you know, in the book they was talking about digging for gold. Your very next strike of the shovel into the dirt could like be the vein of gold that'll bring you tons of fortune and tons of riches. But if you don't keep digging, you'll never know. And so I say all that to say that tomorrow could be the day where whatever decision the universe decides to make is aligned for me to make my dreams come true. I don't know. But all I'm saying is I'm not there yet. But even though I'm not there, like I'm grateful as fuck, man, for just being able to have this discussion and this conversation. So, yeah, think about that. Reflect on that. Next time you feeling down, next time you feel like you got low energy, next time you feeling stuck, go inside your mind and ask yourself, like, have you been grateful for the small things? And, you know, if not, I mean, if you realize that you have been grateful for the small things, keep thinking of more shit to be grateful for. Like, it's always something to be grateful for. So, reflect on that. All right, I'll let you.